Hey guys, Professor Bill, Comic Book University, and X-Men Blue, issue number 17. Now, this was a fun comic in so much as they went forward in time to an alternate timeline where they got to see the X-Men 2099. And there was a big controversy there. They were trying to figure out who they were, and, well, they know who they are, but, you left all these bad things for us when you took over Alchemex and, all that good stuff. It's like, okay, that's interesting. I can't wait to explore this more. But then by the end of this comic book, they completely leave. There's like almost no bond whatsoever, no nothing. Nobody knows what to make of each other. And then the story is over. I was so excited to see that X-Men 2099 was going to be in this issue. Little did I know it was only going to be in this issue. Now they've moved forward to a different part of time, somewhere else, and they're in front of the original Generation X. And just as they're trying to think, hey, maybe we could do something with this, Monet, of course, jumps up to kick all their butts. And she might. She just might. There was a scene in here where Cyclops is watching Bloodstorm unleash her lightning all over the place. And, if we ever read the mutant-x storyline, then we know that she is unbelievably powerful, like more powerful than Standard Storm, because she's got the standard mutant ability of weather manipulation, but she's also got the vampiric weather manipulation ability. So she's very powerful, and yet her energy is barely scratching this giant Alchemex version of a Sentinel. But meanwhile, Scott is looking at her going, wow, she's hot. And Jean's like, you don't have to be like, looking at her like that. And it's, okay, why? What's going on here? Guys, I was really excited. Well, I was pretty excited when they picked up James Hudson. And they did a little bit of something with Jimmy, but they didn't do a whole lot. I was beyond excited when they picked up Bloodstorm, but they did absolutely nothing with her. We haven't explored her at all yet. We've literally seen her do a couple of poses and, like getting ready to kick some butt. But how many times, and you can actually count them on one hand, how many times have you actually seen her use her weather manipulation? How many times have you seen her do it at all? The idea is that they've got these other two characters in there, and they're not even exploring the original 5 members that much. They're not really doing much in here. And this saddens me. The X-Men are simply not going to sell themselves. Well, at least not for much longer. We've proved that they will, because I keep on buying the Blue title, expecting it's going to be like it was when the title first came out. Somehow the Jean Grey series is ending, but this one is still going, and that doesn't make a lick of sense to me. I want the series to end. That's actually how I feel about this right now. We just had the potential for a really good storyline here with the X-Men 2099, and we got nothing. Absolutely nothing. I mean, this isn't even going to really generate enough interest to bring back the X-Men 2099, God forbid the 2099 universe. So we've got all these characters in here, and not a single one of them are making any kind of impact whatsoever. Any. So I'm really put off by this comic today. There's no reason for this comic to continue. And I'm getting dangerously close to just saying, you know what, I'm actually done. I'm done reading the series. Yeah, not cool, man. Not cool. And you want to know the really messed up part about this is I can get any comic that I want for free. Just because of the deal that I've got worked out with my local comic book store. I can get any comic for free. And I actually don't even want to read this one for free. That's actually how bad it's gotten. They've got the cool Generation X right now. Could we actually do something with that? Or is this just going to be a one-shot? Is this literally going to be a story where Cullen Bunn says, okay, I've got this idea for an ending, but as far as getting there, I'll just throw a bunch of stupid crap at these guys, and they'll eat it up, and then we'll move on. Sorry. They started to lose me with the Goblin Queen storyline. They really lost me with the Mojo-verse. And it was so bad that it actually affected X-Men Gold. This was the best X title. This was. And now it's, Aside, like, if Generation X wasn't it, the current Generation X with the open mouths and teeth and all that stuff and all the art, forget about it. This would be the worst one. So yeah, it's the worst one I'm reading. We'll see if that changes. I need this comic to get a lot better or I'm coming off of it. It's like that. I'm giving this a D. I'm not happy with X-Men Blue at all right now. So much potential, and I look at it and I just see it all wasted. It's slipping away, brothers. It's slipping away. Anyway, guys, Professor Bill, Comic Book University. Class dismissed.